Hi, my name is Sonia from Cosmic Harmony. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you today and see what messages want to come out. The way I understand reality to be is that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. So with the tarot, we can look at what may be going on in the outer world around us and the current energy coming towards us, the people in our lives, and by looking at our reflection in those experiences and people, we can dive into our own subconscious, which is creating our reality every moment. Becoming aware of our subconscious can help us be more apt to heal and discover who we really are and what we want to experience, making our creation a more conscious experience. If you would like a personal reading, email me at the email address below and I will email you the rates. There is also information about my writings, stories, and world meditations down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there is a link down below for that. And lastly, I appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribes. That helps the channel grow and get out there to more people. Thank you. Hi, this is a general collective tarot reading for all the signs. The messages that are coming in today. So what I'm seeing is that you or someone that you're dealing with, because energies can go either way, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what I got first off. Okay, so we have the hummingbird, and the hummingbird is like it's like a spiritually resourceful person, like someone who is creative, positive, likes to explore like spiritual things, right? This person also uses jokes and sarcasm to hide their inner issues. Like they make jokes out of it, like they're like a prankster or jokester or whatever, okay? And you must be like using your creativity, right? For something. My son is in the room, so if you hear any weird sounds, but anyway, he's little. Anyway, and what I'm showing is that you're at a crossroads right now. Okay, so the sense that I'm getting is that this person who's generally positive, likes spiritual stuff, likes doing the spiritual stuff, okay, is going to either piss someone off or hurt someone in some way, probably with some kind of joke or sarcasm or something that they use, because I'm showing that there's like conflict, and this conflict will have them have a tendency to fall back into old patterns, which we've got the stingray reversed, and that is like someone who blames others, quits, the bat reversed, and that is it's like the falling into like the whole habitual thinking of like, oh, this sucks, no one likes it, I'm never gonna be this, like why did I even think I could do this, because this is like someone who starts something and then stops, like quits, starts and quits, okay? And what I'm showing is that this is coming in. So we've got, I'll read these two messages at the end, but we've got from the Starseed Oracle, I've got karmic relationships, and it talks about Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict, okay? And then from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle, I got falling, which it says the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. And what I'm showing is that this is actually coming in to challenge you to see if you're really up for whatever this big thing is that you're doing, or whatever this new cycle is that you're moving into. Because, okay, so in the past, I've got the Great Bear and the Archer. And okay, so with the Archer, this is like, okay, so it's like, to me, this is like, there's going to be something that comes in and like tries to trigger you. And can you keep your focus on what you're aiming for? It's going to challenge you. I even got that card in the present, okay? We've got the Two of Stones, but this is like going to challenge you, and you need to see if you can keep your passion intact for what you're doing, keep yourself intact, like not let yourself fall back into those old emotions, because this is in the present. So if it hasn't happened yet, I'm showing like you've got the Ace of Stones, which this says foundations of life, and then the Ten of Stones, which is home. So the Ace of Stones and the Ten of Stones, like the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So like whatever you're starting, like, is going to bring in lots of stability, wealth, family, security, like lots of it. But it's like you have to show that you have like mastered basically not being triggered back into your old thinking patterns. And I'm actually showing in the future, two different things. Well, they're still related, but in the future, I'm showing the Six of Cups reunion. So there's like there is a reunion of some sorts, and it doesn't necessarily mean that like it's someone that you know from this life, but when you meet this person, it would feel almost like you already know them, because it's going to be that, like, you're going to recognize them. And if you believe in like the twin flame stuff, it could be a twin flame, because what I'm showing is that this person is a mirror to you. Okay, and it's so we've got the Knight of Bows. The Knight of Bows, and that's like someone with a lot of passion and desire, like bringing you some type of gift. And the Knight of Bows can be that energy where it's like, because it's like the Knight of Wands, so it can be like quick in, quick out. So it's like you got to keep your focus and be the King of Wands, which is in the present, okay? And the Seer, okay, so this person, it could be a person that you're bringing in that's going to bring you this passionate message, but it's like you do it by following your intuition. And this is also like a message about like becoming whole within yourself, because it's like by following where your passion is, by listening to your intuition, it's like you're going to see your reflection in the world around you. And so it's like, hold on, give me just a minute here. It's like some of you are going to have like your eyes opened to something. Yeah, because this lady's like looking she's like got the crystal ball, but she actually has her eyes closed, and same with the seer. The seer's like seeing with their eyes closed. So it's almost like by being centered within yourself, you're going to be able to see beyond like the everyday normal reality. And the seer is like the manifest, they're like manifesting, because in the, you won't be able to see it, I'm sure, but in the bottom of this card, maybe, you can see this little path right here. And the other 3 cards that I got for the future, well, there's that path. So it's like that world that you want to live in, you're manifesting it. And this is it came out with the shaman, which is like the magician, which is the card of manifesting. It's like you are being able to see how to do that. And it's almost like you're just starting out, like with the page of bows. That's like the page of wands. It's something that you're just starting out, but you're taking action on it. And the pages, they can be it's like starting something new, but it's also messages. So it could have something to do with communication too. Like you could be communicating it to the world with the world card there. But the main message for today is like when this challenge comes up, to be able to not be triggered back down and stop. Down in that downhill spiral of your thoughts, basically. So I'm going to read the oracle card, though. Message. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, so from Alice in Wonderland, you have falling. So it says, you are presently experiencing a time of descent. You are in between worlds. Like I said, you're at a crossroads, okay? Yet to land, yet to know what will come next, yet to feel the impact of the inevitable moment when you feel your feet touch the earth again. At present, it is natural to feel doubt, discouragement, nerves, and even fear. You have leapt. Now you must fall. Soon you shall land, but first comes a descent. You have launched yourself into the unknown, taken a risk, dared to follow your instinct without the thought of consideration that would have seen you miss the chance that will come to you. But right now you are completely within your process of descent. You may have allowed yourself to let go of people, places, objects, roles, or ways of being. It could be that a relationship, a type of career or routine you once had is now in flux. Something has unraveled and you are moving into a different part of your destiny. A fall can be accompanied by disillusionment, a sense of something is being broken, a shattering of beliefs and perspectives, and the inability to know what will come next. You may wonder, just like Alice, whether you will fall right through the earth. In other words, will everything in your world end? Will you simply keep falling with no end at all? It will end. There will be a new place and a fresh way of being to explore. For now, surrender to the descent into the passageway to the next life. The fall is a moment of before rebirth. The best possible response is to relax into the fall, observe, and wonder what is to come. Know this was the only way through to the next stage of your evolution, the entrance to your own wonderland. So whatever it is, it's like something that's necessary for you to be able to attain this that you're trying to attain, okay? There's a new discovery without descent, without relinquishing some of who you are. This is the way you will become who you are next meant to be. And the divination... The divination is the in-between, the end of what once was, the letting go of who you are, and rebirth into a new life. Unknown outcomes, complete immersion in the process of change. And then I'm going to read this one from the Starseed Oracle too. It's like karmic relationships. I'm like, where is it? it says the constellation is Orion is thought to be by many to have been a place of polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflicts and highlights separation. However, because of this conflict, can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into a reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow farther apart. And yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. So this is more for the person maybe that, well, it could be for either way, right? It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? Okay, so that's your message for today. And if you like this video, I appreciate any likes, subscribes, and shares. Okay, thanks.